The mysterious death. Once upon a time, there lived an old man, and he had one daughter only. After his daughter's marriage, he became very lonely. So, one day, he started his journey towards his daughter's house. But his daughter's house was too far, and the old man needed to walk 15 kilometers to reach her father-in-law's house. It was a time when there were no vehicles like bus, train, or any others. So, the very next day, at dawn, he started to walk. He crossed almost 7 kilometers path, but after that, he became tired because of his old age. He couldn't walk anymore. He sat under the tree and he bought some dry fruits with him. He ate, and in front of the tree there was a big lake. He drank water sufficiently and took bath also. Then again came back to the same place where he sat. Under the tree he sat again and he slept. When he woke up, evening came down, and now the old man remembers that he ate, took bath, and slept under the tree. But it was a big field, and people were scared to come to this place in the daytime also. He was thinking a lot, but he was in the middle of the field. If he started to walk first, then also it will take more than 45 minutes to cross the field. There was a story on the field that in the evening, lots of paranormal activities would start. Before him, those who tried to cross the field, either they died or some people became mad. Native villagers said that they had some mystery. When he remembered everything, he felt scared and became helpless. He even became angry with him. Why did he sleep? Otherwise, he could have crossed this dangerous field in the way and daytime. He had a torch, 5 batteries. He regained his mental energy and prayed to God. After that, he started to walk, but after a few moments, he realized that some people might walk behind him. He became very scared, and his heart pulse started to run like a mad horse. With curiosity, he looked back and saw, but nothing, and nobody was there, but a very cold breeze. Cold breeze started to blow. His whole body started to shake. The situation was like that he almost became senseless. Suddenly, he heard the voice of a wild animal. He moved back and saw, within 30 meters, there was a yellow light, though it was very dimmed. He stopped to walk, and his eyes stuck on the light. He couldn't realize where the light had been coming, but with an utter surprise, he felt the color of the light had been changing, and slowly it became blue and very dim blue. Till the time he was almost out of sense, but he started to walk towards the blue void. He even forgot that he brought torchlight with him. After walking 10 to 15 minutes, he heard whispering. There must have some people who were whispering. He gazed, utter curiosity, he looked back again and became scared to see some shadows started to follow him. He just became crazy for a few moments and started to run hurly-burly, and of course towards the dim blue light. It became a great attraction of him, and he had no option as he became so scared. He increased his speed, but he felt the shadows were almost crossing him and started to laugh violently. He just ran and ran to save himself, but when almost reached near the dim blue light, he discovered that there was an old broken house. This solitary paranormal environment made him crazy. From the broken house, one skeleton came out and started to laugh and told, "Welcome to my world, old priest." Other shadows turned into the ugly skull and all together started to laugh and dance. The skeleton, which came out from the old broken house, said to the priest, "After death, all people become confused. You tell me, which room would you like to take to live with us?" This simply scared him, and the poor old man lost his mental control and became senseless. The next day morning, some travelers were crossing the field and they saw a body. They reached there and discovered that the man died. They called some villagers from the nearby village. Out of them, one person knew him, and he told that the priest had one daughter who lived in the next village. So everyone took him to his daughter's house for his funeral. He lost his life very pathetically. I don't know that you would believe or not, but some people believe in paranormal activities. His death was a mystery and heart-touching also.